the joke of the day. These are the jokes of the day. The jokes of the day are those people who unite with so many people to try to take one man down, or a couple, men and women down, or a few. And they utilize so many resources to get to that goal, to no avail, to get to a fail. They try so hard. They don't reach their goal. And those are the jokes of the day. Maybe the jokes of the millennia. Because you can't kill greatness. Greatness never dies. Especially if it's a greatness that is created by the Creator who created creation. Those are the jokes. The great will always find a way to reinvent themselves, always find ways to be greater. There are those who are born into wealth, and they have a choice to acquire more wealth and build more upon the wealth that was already inherited. And they also have the choice to lose it all and end up with no wealth at all. So the parable there is, you could be born with it all and lose it all. Or you could be born with nothing and gain it all. And I have been blessed, I have been uplifted enough to be able to create my own parables. I am creative enough to be able to innovate my own modalities and methods. And that makes me great. And I have been uplifted by the Most High. I have been chosen to bring forth these modalities and these methods. And with that simple choosing of the Most High, I have acquired and developed what is now called as haters. And if you look at history and biblical times, even the story of Christ is a story of haters, because they weren't the chosen ones. And they were the ruling class, and they were the emperors, but they weren't the chosen ones. They went in through a lineage of forced domination, forced power. And they kept it within themselves. And they passed it on. And Christ was born with nothing. He was born in a, so the story goes, he was born in the in a small little place where they just found, after traveling for so long, they were guided by the Archangel Gabriel. And that's a story that is in not just in the Bible, but pre-Bible. It's in Egyptian stories. There's stories in different religions and different cultures that have similar beginnings. So it's not it's not something that is it could be seen as an analogy, as a personification. It could be seen as something that could be seen as whatever you want, really. But Christ was the son of a carpenter and a housewife, and was able to reach the highest levels known to man, to become an ascended master. And he had the assistance of Melchizedek, one of his teachers, and he had so many haters. Why? Because they weren't the chosen ones. And simply by being the chosen one creates hatred, even within your group of friends, even within your group of, even within your cohort. It creates haters because they don't feel that connection. They don't agree with you. They don't agree with the choice that the Creator has made, or even the principal at your school, or even the boss at your job. They don't like that. Even your teacher, they don't like that. So they develop a resentment towards the teacher, towards the governor, towards anyone who has allotted or bestowed such power to you. So they develop even a hatred towards God, towards the Creator, who has given them not much to work with, or a bad hand if you want to see the you want to see the Creator as the dealer within the table, within the playing table. And you were dealt through a random shuffle. You were dealt with cards that you were not happy with, and so you decided to hate on the guy that has the best cards all the time, that keeps winning, and you decided to, when he's not looking, take his cards, or give him suggestions to, hey, maybe you should do that with those cards, and that caused them to fail. And who's to blame there? Well, both people, right? The person who took the suggestions and did what was told when he already had the best cards is to blame, and the person who suggested that and tricked them is more to blame, because that was done consciously. That person made the choice to cheat, to swindle, to trick the other person. The other person consciously took the choice, or even unconsciously, and did that. Okay, so those are the haters within the table. You could look at the whole casino as the realm, right, of the Most High. If you are if you are a gambler, which is kind of, it's not the best example, but it works. So that has created haters around me and anyone else who's great, and that's what everybody deals with. So my message for the day is just keep being great. That's it. That's all you could do. If you're great, just keep being great. Why be less? For them? To make them happy? Those that want to see you be less or blessed? Nah, be great. They don't want to hear your music? Sing it louder. They don't want to hear your prayer or your praise louder. And I know that's, redundant within the community. A good redundance is great. It's greatness. Because there's too much redundance of negativity. So the more that we, the ruling class of the Most High, within this realm of the creation of God, the Most High, and some can say it's the creation of Christ, the creation of Mother Earth, of nature, of the energy, the universe. It is created in a holiness. It is created with elation and jubilee and joyfulness, and you can see it everywhere. And there's a small percentage of the creation, if you want to